Good morning, it is Epcot day. It's 7:45 and thereabouts. I think the park opens at 9, so I'm just gonna head out now, get the bus, get there nice and early. They have a Joffrey's coffee place right outside the main entrance if it's not open yet, so I can grab a coffee there. I've just been listening to the weather and they said there might be showers this afternoon, but it's gonna be nice this morning. And after yesterday, I definitely might wanna get out of the sun around kind of 1 PM, so I wanna get there early to get some stuff done. I have a fast pass for Spaceship Earth, love that ride, and it is going to be changing soon, so I'm told, so I need to ride that a bunch of times this trip. And then I'm going to do some World Showcase and Flower and Garden Festival wandering. I'm so excited. You guys know Epcot is my absolute favourite park. We are here at Epcot, guys, and there is something about walking up to your favourite park. It just feels different. I love it here. I cannot wait, but I need coffee and maybe a donut. I've just been told it's National Donut Week on Instagram, so, you know, good excuse. Okay, best breakfast ever. I went for an iced latte this morning just because it's warm. As in, I'm warm, this is cold. And one of the giant donuts. These things are to die for. The Joffrey's big donuts, definitely try one, but they're probably better to split because they're huge. But, you know, there's only me here, so I'm going to eat the whole thing. We're in. It's 8:30, and obviously they let you in, then you kind of get held here. So you kind of get into the park in stages, so don't get too excited when you first get let in, because you do then have to stop again here. So this is kind of what you can expect when you're coming into the park if you get here for opening. So basically craziness. So I think we'll go and ride Spaceship Earth. I do have a fast pass for it as well, but I just want to do it as many times as I can before it changes, because I love this ride and I will be crushed when it goes away. I'm sure it will be good when it reopens, but let's do it twice.
Books in the libraries of the Middle East, being washed over by Arab and Jewish scholars. Backup system. The book shall we? Welcome to the future. Or should I say, your future?
Oh my gosh, that's chilling. My eyes.
The city will be a great place to work. Your high-tech home office will be a media-rich environment, outfitted with global networking. You'll be able to keep working on a commuter train that runs on magnetic force. Who knew that board meetings could be such a blast? Like wireless technology that brings you news while you're at the booth. This just in. Looks like it's going to be a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. The end. Or should I say the beginning of your...
So Spaceship Earth is done. I've got another fast pass, so I say another fast pass, a fast pass. I just rode that in the standby line. It was only like 5 minutes. So I'm going to go and get a coffee, then come back and ride my fast pass, but I won't film it that time because I filmed it a bit this time. And oh my gosh, my picture at the end was chilling. My eyes were just black. It was very scary. And the reason I'm getting another coffee already, I've discovered I don't like iced latte. Maybe if it had had some like syrup in it or something, like vanilla, but it just, I didn't like it, so I didn't end up drinking that. So let's go to Starbucks, grab a coffee, and then back to Spaceship Earth. I love this place. I know Epcot isn't for everybody, but it is just by far my favourite park, my happy place. I love it. So totally didn't get normal coffee. I went for a mocha cookie crumble thing. It's got coffee in it, so good enough. Oh, that is so good. And I think I'm going to take a quick look in Mouse Gear before I do Spaceship Earth again. Then we will head to the World Showcase for some flower and garden action. But that doesn't open till 11, I think. You guys might wonder why I didn't go straight for Soarin'. I've got fast passes for it later in the trip, and when you get here for opening, everybody heads there, and I just didn't want the kind of crush with all the crowds. So that is why I'm just taking it easy. Also, I figured out with the shakiness of the camera, I think it actually is me. Because my walking is a little bit dodgy, I think it looks a bit shaky. So I'll try and clear that up in editing. But I'm sorry if it does seem a bit shaky. I think that's why. I don't think it is the camera's fault. Look at the first thing I see when I walk in, and look at this purse. Oh my goodness. We've got a nice purple vibe going on with the t-shirts. This one's pretty cool. And if you're not in a rush to get to rides, I would recommend coming in here and the Main Street Emporium in Magic Kingdom in the mornings, because there's hardly anyone in here. Later on, this will be busy. Let's see how much this is. 128 bucks. That seems to be standard for all of these dress shop dresses. As you know, my mum makes a lot of my dresses and play suits. I think she would cry if I spent that much money on something like that, because she can make it for me. And I still haven't given up on the ring that I was looking for last time. And there's a Rock the Dots kind of range going on. And I think the sunglasses I like are in that range as well. So these ears are really cool. And there's a sweater over here that is crazy. Look at this thing. That's awesome. But there's actually two different types here. They've got black and then a blue one. I've never been sure about these. This kind of plastic bow thing is just not my thing. I do like the colour, but I'm not into that bow. Well, these sticky notes are amazing. And they have a lot of flower and garden merchandise. They've got these cute ears. Oh, and they have 25% off. I wonder if it's all of these things. It just says apparel, so I'm guessing it's not like the cups and stuff. They have a Spirit jersey, although it's kind of crazy. So I'm all done in Mouse Gear, and then heading back to Spaceship Earth Round 2. It's Spaceship Earth Round 2 all done. In my video bit at the end, I fell off the edge of a cliff in a skiing accident, so that was interesting. I always try and pick different options, like with the questions at the end, so you get a different little video. Anyway, let's head out. Okay, it's 10:34, so I think I'm going to head to the World Showcase because I'm ready for some flower and garden action. Basically snacks and drinks, obviously. And here's one of the cool topiaries, good photo spot with Daisy. And I'll obviously show you all the other topiaries as we go around. It is hot again as well for those on Weather Watch. Doesn't feel as bad as yesterday, but obviously it's early, so it's never that bad until about midday. Then it is hot. And I'm going to grab a gift card and load some money on it to get my snacks, because it's a lot easier than having to keep getting your wallet out. So let's do that. You can charge it to your band, of course, as well, but I like to keep track of what I'm spending, not get carried away. Okay, do we want an orange or do we want a strawberry? Get a strawberry. Okay, I've got my gift card loaded, and there was some merchandise I wanted as well, but I'm going to come back for that later because I don't want to carry it around. And I also picked up my festival passport thing so I can check out what snacks there are and drinks and mark everything off as I go. A lot of people ask me why I don't get stuff sent to my resort, like things that I buy. I don't really know why, I just like to take it with me. It's just what I do. Loads of people say, why don't you get it sent back if you're staying at Disney, but I just prefer to take it with me, so I'll get that on the way out. And Epcot just looks perfect. This is amazing. There's a nice breeze, and obviously they have the usual colourful flowers all along there. Love it. So thinking about my plan of attack, I may actually get the boat across to Morocco and start there. And this is where you get the violet lemonade, I think. I'm gonna get that now. Kind of thirsty. Okay, here it is, and it did say, I don't know if you saw that sign, but today's edible flowers are grown in the land pavilion in Epcot. So I think you can eat this flower. Shall I do it? Okay, this is kind of weird. I feel like I literally picked this out of a flower bed or something. Just tastes like lawn. That, however, tastes amazing. Here's some actual festival merchandise. Probably the same as what we saw in Mouse Gear, to be honest. There is a mug that I really like that looks like a watering can, but I haven't seen it yet. Okay, I did it, guys. I had to get the orange bird sippy cup. I think of this more as merchandise than the actual drink. It's like a cream slushy or something. I really just wanted the bird. I think you can just buy it on its own, but figured I would get it with the drink. So when I first took a sip of this, I was like, oh no, that is not for me. It tastes exactly like melted ice cream, so it's very sweet and quite sickly. The more I drink of it, it's actually not as bad, but I can imagine that I'm going to end up throwing some in the stand sink, which is not good. But I just noticed the boat was working, so let's go over there. So I think we just missed this one, but that's cool. We will wait for the next one. Okay, I have tried my best with this. I had a little bit of it, but I had to rinse it out because it was too sweet for me. And I need to kind of get inside, so I think I might go and watch the show in France. I've forgotten what it's called now. Impressions de France? Something like that. And it's really not that busy here yet. It is hot though, my word. Considering I think it's like 11 or something. Change of plan, I'm going to go back and go to Japan because if I need to get out of the sun, there's a few pavilions that I definitely want to get done today. So let's go this way instead. Oh my gosh, you guys, if you come in here, there is the most amazing air conditioning and there's no one in here, so I'm going to hang out for a bit.
Moments later.
Okay, I've cooled down a bit now. This place is incredible, hidden gem. I am definitely going to be coming here again when I get too hot. And I've just realised while I've been sitting here, oh focus please, this little tag thing that is attached to the gift card, I was going to take it off, but I've just realised that it is infused with flower seeds. So you plant it, water it, and it grows into flowers, which I'm definitely going to do. I love that, so I'm going to leave it on there so I don't lose it. That was so awkward. A tour group just came through here and it's quite a small space, and he was like telling them all about the architecture and stuff, and I was like, should I leave? And no, I don't want to leave. It's so nice in here. The AC is amazing. I'm just going to stay in here a little bit longer. Okay, we're off again. I can't stay in there all day as much as I would like to from a temperature point of view. And now we are going to go get some frushi because that's my favourite thing here at the festival. There it is. Okay, here we go. Okay, the fan is out. It's getting to that time. I think it's just coming up to like 1 PM or 12 PM even. And yeah, it's starting to get hot. So we're going to head into Mitsukoshi department store, and there is an elevator here on the left if you need that for going upstairs to Takanado or Tokyo Dining. And may I just say that all trees should look like this. This is so cute. What is going on here? Ooh. Oh, it's an egg. I guess this is like a little chick in an egg. I don't understand. The lazy egg. Yes, it is an egg. It's an egg. Okay, cool. Okay, sure. These toothbrush covers are cute. So it's like a whale and it grips onto the toothbrush. That's cute. It's hard to know what a lot of this is. Obviously skincare, but who knows what it actually does. Yes, this is where you pick out a pearl, and I think you can put it in some jewellery or something. Well, talking about pearls here on that subject. And I'm not going to go into too much detail in this store because for the Patreon Park Day, which is where you guys pick everything I do on that particular day, you picked Epcot as the park, and I said I would do an in-depth look at one of the pavilions, and you guys picked Japan. So I'm going to go through this store in a lot more detail when I do that. And if you're interested in joining us over on Patreon, I will link it below, because you can even vote on what we're going to eat, what coffee I have, and all kinds of things. I'm going to have to buy some of these because I love them. They're like, do you know in the UK the alphabet letters, like the chalky type things? They're sort of like that. They're so good. Well, I think they are anyway. Okay, moving on to, there's something I want to get in Italy at the Flower and Garden booth there. I can't get my words out today. I need to get some water, I think. I think I'll just head into Liberty Inn to get some ice water. It is really important to drink water. I know everybody says that, but it's very easy to get dehydrated in this heat, especially if you're not used to it. And this duck is trying to get in. Oh, he's given up. He's still trying to make a break for it. I'm seriously beginning to wonder how I ever managed to go around these parks at this time of year without this fan. You can even set it down on the table and just like have it going. You do need to charge it, so I keep my EasyAct power bank in my bag. This is not sponsored by EasyAct, by the way. I will link it below though. And then I can just plug it in as I go around, just so it doesn't like run out in between. So if I'm watching a show or eating or something, I plug it in. But yeah, this thing is incredible. I don't know how I'd be surviving without it. Okay, we're on the move again, and I think the sun is behind a cloud, so, oh no, there it goes. There it is. Spoke too soon. And next up, there is a fried green tomato thing that I definitely need to get from Italy. I love the World Showcase. There we go. So fried green tomatoes, mozzarella and balsamic vinegar. This looks amazing. It feels really hot underneath. I'm pretty excited for this. So that actually tasted really good. One of the two, you got like 2 fried green tomatoes and 2 pieces of mozzarella. One of the tomatoes was like soggy on the bottom, but it was really nice. But I only ate 1 piece of mozzarella. I'm not a huge fan of mozzarella, and it made me laugh when I went over there. The smell of cheese, Ian would have been very troubled by that. Stank cheese, but I like cheese. But yeah, that was really nice. That was one of the nicer snacks I've had here. So next up is going to be probably spring rolls in China. I thought about getting a Bellini, but I don't know, I just wasn't feeling it. It's very hot and I don't know if I'm going to drink alcohol, so, which is crazy for me. I always have a Bellini. Don't worry, I definitely will at some point on this trip. Okay, moving on to Germany, and you know where we're headed. Yes, that's right, to the Werther's store. I may not buy anything, I probably won't, because I don't need any more sweet food today. I feel like I've overdone it on the sweetness. Oh, let's check out the trains, because sometimes they are behind fencing and they're out today. This is very cute. I love a little model railway. And somewhere in here you can see them having their own mini food and wine. Or flower and garden, I should say, in this case. Yeah, here we go. Having their own little festival. Wow, this guy looks like he's had too much to drink. He's like fully leaning over. Oh cute, it's carrying flowers. And here's Snow and Dopey. In the UK, they used to have a type of Werther's that were almost like, the only thing I can describe them as is Caramac. If we've had that in the UK, they were like mini little Caramac things, and I've never been able to see them again since. Very disappointing because they were amazing. Okay, we didn't buy anything in there because, like I said, don't need anything else sweet at the minute. Don't think we wanted anything at Bauernmarkt? How on earth did you say that? Excuse my ignorance of how to pronounce things. So I just asked the cast member, and the mug that I want that looks like a watering can, the only place that she's seen it is in the Odyssey Centre, which is like the festival centre. So we are going to check that out before we leave today, because I haven't seen it at any of the other festival stores. It must be very popular. Instead of getting my egg rolls, or spring rolls I should say, from the festival booth, I think I might go into Nine Dragons and see if I can get a table. I can call off them properly, and I can use my tables in Wonderland, I think, in there. So yeah, I'm going to do that because it is the hottest part of the day and I need to get out of this because this is too hot for me. Got myself a little walk up. I was seated right away, and this is always a place I can always get a table right away at lunchtime, and I think we can learn some Chinese on here. And you can practice your Chinese characters. So I got overly excited and didn't vlog what I was eating. I had some fried rice, some noodles and 2 spring rolls. So I'm a pretty plain eater, this was perfect for me, but I've made a right mess everywhere. So that was an entirely necessary break, that was so good. And I had the sides that you saw, so I had the spring rolls, the rice and the noodles. I had 3 glasses of raspberry iced tea, and they did take tables in Wonderland. It cost me 15 bucks. So that was so cheap. You can't even eat counter service for that, so that was amazing. And now to the House of Good Fortune. This store is so big, it really is huge. It goes all the way down there, and all the way down there and outside. Toes socks? Who is Toes? This is a pig in a costume. Oh, it's a pig dressed as a watermelon, I think. Obviously, I mean, how did I not know that? And here is the Kid Cot stop. You can even get yourself a 3D crystal panda puzzle. And they have a whole section of pet outfits, which is super cute. You can also get a pig dressed as a panda. They have some of the shopping bags for the grand opening of Shanghai Disney. That's pretty cool. And then this is the outside section, which is kind of like a little market. And they have some flashcards in case you want to learn Chinese, and some bonsai. I don't think these are real though. I think they're Oh, maybe they are. Ooh, should I be touching it? Oh my gosh, yeah, it is real. I think we'll maybe go and do the Reflections of China show, because you never know when these things might go away. And that you don't get a lot of notice a lot of the time, so something might go away and then I would not get a chance to see it again, which would suck. Before we do that though, let's go and take a look at Shanghai Disney Resort. Obviously it's not in here, that would be crazy. I think this is like a little exhibition. Imagine if you just open these doors and you're in Shanghai Disney. Oh, it is cool, it's so air conditioned. Yes, another good place to go to get out of the heat. Maybe I'll do a video on places to escape from the heat in each park. Let me know if that's something you guys would be interested in. Yeah, this is basically just showcasing some of their things about the resort. So there's Toy Story Hotel, which looks kind of like Art of Animation type of thing. The rooms look pretty neat though. And Lumiere's Kitchen, which looks like a very fancy restaurant. So they have a Fantasyland and a Tomorrowland, but all of the others are different. Disneytown, Gardens of Imagination, Mickey Avenue, Treasure Cove and Adventure Isle. There's a little video here showing some of it. I think this is it, still under construction by the look of it, maybe? Oh no, it's people, oh my gosh. No thank you. Oh, it's like, I can see construction workers, but people are walking around. Maybe it was like soft opening or something. That's confusing. Okay, I waited quite a while, but no show happened, so I think I'm gonna head out. But how cool is this? Love it. I think I'm gonna head to Mexico next. I've got a fast pass for Frozen, but it's not till 3:50, so I'll probably do Mexico and then come back to do Frozen. Because to be honest, there's not a lot that I look at when I'm in Norway, so I'll probably, yeah, it would take me a long time to hang around there till my fast pass time. And once I'm done with that fast pass, I probably will head back to the resort for a bit, just to have a break, have a rest, get inside the aircon, and then I will be back out again this evening to go and ride that Flight of Passage fast pass that I didn't do yesterday. I should mention as well, because you can kind of see the crowds, it is a Saturday, so this is to be expected on the weekends. A lot of the locals come into the parks, so when you see this, don't kind of panic and think, oh my goodness, May is the busiest time of the year, because it's not. When we come back, I am just going to have a look in the Kringler Bakery. I won't be able to eat anything today because I'm so full from Nine Dragons, but it looked like they had some really interesting stuff that I've seen on Disney Food Blog. So we will check that out. And for anyone looking for the Love Bug updates, there's really not that many. There's like the odd one flying around, but they're really not that bad. And this is a Donald meet and greet usually back here. There's a lot of people waiting, so I'm guessing that'll be Donald. And we're gonna sneak up the ramp to avoid the crowds at the stairs. And I think a ride on Grand Fiesta Tour is definitely in order. Yes, air conditioning. I wish you guys could feel this. It's so hot, and then you walk into somewhere and you're just like, oh, everything. And I'm sure the Grand Fiesta Tour is going to be busy, which it isn't usually, but it will be today. But I'm gonna do it. Like I said, I've got quite a lot of time to kill anyway till my first pass. I don't know why I call it killing time. Walking around the World Showcase is the best thing ever. Oh, she's fancy. Yep, this is the back of the line, so it's definitely busy. was cute as always. I am not going to wait for Frozen, I've decided. It is too busy and too hot, it's getting crazy. There was literally a line to get into the line. So I'm gonna head out and I can ride Frozen another time. If it was Soarin', I might wait. But yeah, I'm gonna head back to the resort and have a bit of a chill, I think. And I'm actually gonna head out via the Odyssey Centre for two reasons. One, you kind of avoid the crowds that way because there's usually not many people walking that way. And secondly, I do want to see if they have this mug that I really want. I'm fingers crossed they have. It is a Saturday, so I hope people haven't like cleared them out. Look how pretty this is. I just love Epcot. Oh, and I've never told you guys this before in a vlog, but if you look across from here, just about to head into the Odyssey Centre, I'm going to zoom in as far as I can to the Mexico Pavilion, and right there is the Tower of Terror. And the way that the Mexico Pavilion has been designed is so that it blends into that, so that people don't really see it, but you can see it from here. Oh dear, I see different mugs, but not the one I need. Oh, more mugs over here. She said she saw them in here on Thursday, so that's not necessarily hopeful. I do not see them, I'm gonna go and ask. So no watering can mugs, and the annual pass holder flower and garden pins are also sold out. So that's crazy, because the festival goes to the end of this month, I think, so obviously the merchandise has been popular. And I also definitely want to get the violet cronut from here at Taste Track. I just can't fit it in at the moment because I'm still full from Nine Dragons, so we'll get that next time. Hi, I'm good, how are you? So we'll just have one little final look at some merch. This is in Gateway Gifts, just on the way out. Oh, is that a plain black Spirit jersey? Oh, it is. I actually haven't seen this anywhere. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to get this. Oh, I haven't seen this keychain before. It's a little teacup. That's so cute. I have a Doom Buggy keychain that apparently lights up. Oh wow. This is huge though. Oh, I'm so happy I got that. And I got one of these Epcot reusable bags as well. Goodbye for now, Epcot. We will be back
2 hours later.
Hey, so feeling a bit rested. It is later now. I've had a little break. I've cooled down. I watched some Netflix. I'm all good. I spoke to Ian and I'm raring to go again. I don't know about raring to go. I'm a little tired still from this waking up at 4 AM. That has to stop. But I am ready to go back out to go to Animal Kingdom and also to go to Disney Springs to grab some dinner. Like I said, I won't be eating Uber Eats again. That was just the last couple of nights. I'll probably go to Blaze Pizza or Chicken Guy, I reckon. And when I go to Animal Kingdom, I'm going to pick up the Mr. Toad. You know, the one that I showed you in the vlog the other day. He's like a knitted version, because I read somewhere, it might have been Disney Food Blog, had something about it, that it's a limited edition thing, and I just know what will happen. They will sell out, a little bit like the watering can mug that I couldn't get today, and then I'll just be annoyed. So it is a little expensive, but I love Mr. Toad, and you so rarely see Mr. Toad merchandise, so I am going to get that. And I'm about to check off everything I had today at the Flower and Garden Festival. You can pick up these little passports from most of the merchandise locations as you go around. And actually, I've got myself a pen, and I've got feeling now, yeah, it's got stickers. You do it with stickers. I really am finding that I need these breaks. It may just be because it's the first couple of days. When you've traveled from the UK, the time difference does affect you. And for me, it just makes me wake up so early and I can't get back to sleep. So it was 4 o'clock this morning, 4 o'clock yesterday morning, and then of course you do feel a lot more tired later in the day. So by the time I got back here, I was not feeling great, but I feel absolutely fine now. So you definitely need to give yourself a break. Just don't push yourself. If you were in a park and everybody is melting down. I heard so many people today having arguments and yelling at their kids, and everyone was going crazy, and it does happen when everybody is hot and tired and all of those kinds of things. It can really make tempers flare. Just go back to your hotel and go swimming or something. Like, don't put yourself through it. Don't put everyone else through it. It is not worth it. No one's enjoying themselves when you're in that situation anyway. So as much as you think to yourself, no, I have to do this fast pass, I have to do this, I have to do that, you know, are you enjoying yourself though if for 2 hours leading up to that fast pass everybody's like fighting and being too hot? So just really think about that. The only exception is maybe Flight of Passage. I probably would not leave the park if I had a Flight of Passage fast pass to do. But apart from that, anything else you could probably do again. And you can do Flight of Passage again. It's just the case that you have to get there early or wait for it. But anyway, I'm getting off topic. Point is, breaks are good and I feel 100% better now. So I will see you guys in a little bit.
1 hour later.
We're finally heading out to Animal Kingdom. I know I've been saying that for ages, and you guys know that I love to spring a surprise on you in these vlogs. And do I have a surprise for you right now? Look who it is! Yes, I've been keeping it a secret. Becky has,
again.
Yes, again, I know, I do this. It's only been about 2 weeks since she booked. Pretty last minute. But yeah, when Kate wasn't able to come, Becky basically got on her hands and knees at work.
And this is thanks to, so shout out to Charlotte and her daughter Layla watches, so hey Layla, and lovely Dave and Jenny. So if it wasn't for those guys,
all of those are your colleagues, right?
Yeah,
yes.
from work.
So everyone has covered Becky's shifts so she could be here. Everyone say hi to her. I'm so excited. All day long today, I haven't really said anything to you guys, but I've been like, oh my goodness, she's gonna be here soon. Anyway, we better go because we have got flight of passage.
And I'm hungry.
And Becky's starving, so let's roll. And I have my little Epcot shopping bag because I'm gonna buy the Mr. Toad plush that I saw, and Disney now have reusable bags. It's like I'm off to Tesco. Serious lightning going on.
It's like special effects.
It is. No actual rain and no thunder, just like mad lightning. This is crazy. We don't really get this in the UK, just like random tons of lightning.
I've ever seen lightning where there's been no rain.
No, this is pretty cool. And we are headed for flight of passage. Everyone else is leaving. We're just arriving. And then as soon as we're done with this, I'm gonna go and buy Mr. Toad, and then we are gonna go and eat either Blaze Pizza or Chicken Guy, whichever one Becky wants. You can choose.
Yet, so
okay.
I would like to do that.
Blaze Pizza it is. And the guy at the desk assured me that we're going to be able to ride this with the fast pass from yesterday, even though it's disappeared from My Disney Experience. He did say that he could still see it, so I've got the name of the guy I spoke to yesterday.
20 minutes later.
Okay, Mr. Toad, I'm coming to get you. Please still be here. I bought a special bag for you and everything. What did you think of Flight of Passage?
Amazing, as always.
As always.
Seriously, guys, if you need like lens correcting glasses, you've got to wear them because it's just not the same without.
Yeah.
Still awesome, you know,
but not the same. There was a guy who actually took his glasses off, and then Becky was like, no. Oh no, he's gone. He's gone. Please don't do this to me. He was there with see these classic cozy knits. He was here. He was here.
Ask, you never know, they might have.
Oh, Mr. Toad. No, I knew I should have got him. Oh my word. Oh, what's Becky seen? They're for your like crisp packets.
Like I ever have crisp.
That's what I thought. I saw them.
But, you know,
yeah, I saw them the other day and I was like, yeah, but I never put a clip on anything because I always just eat it. Okay, Mr. Toad is obviously a hot ticket item. He is gone. I've been reliably informed that at the Magic Kingdom in the Emporium they should have some tomorrow, and we happen to be going there tomorrow morning, so we are going to be on it. Becky will be awake at 4 AM because she's just landed. I'm a horrible sweaty mess. Becky's pretty tired, so we are going to Disney Springs. The lights are about to go off, so if we suddenly go completely dark, that's why. Oh, bye bye. We are here. Pizza time. And I think Sephora is open till 11:30. So what time is it?
10:50.
10:50. Maybe I'll just grab it super quick. I literally know where it is. Becky's like, don't go shopping. I won't. Believe me, I will in a few days' time, but not tonight. So we are at Blaze Pizza. We're a bit tired at this stage, not gonna lie.
Looking forward to my meal.
Yes. So Becky has barbecue chicken and she is attacking it like she has never eaten before, which I will be doing as well.
Oh, right, so good.
I've just got like a mishmash of veggie, basically. Peppers, onions, mushrooms. Is it good? I'm sensing it's good. So we are back at Kidani Village and we just had the slowest bus driver. Seriously, we were like, what is going on?
Everything was really slow, like
yeah,
just spaces, pulling out of lights and stuff.
Oh,
but you know, rather that than unsafe. But
well, yeah,
when you want to get home,
when you're exhausted, you're just like, please be quicker. So we're back. We are so tired.
super tired.
I need to wash my hair, which I'm not very happy about. So I think we're going to wrap this up here so that we can be fresh in the morning. Next time you see us, we'll be looking a lot fresher than this, I can assure you.
I don't know, I'm not making any promises about
Okay,
it.
well, I will do my best. See you guys tomorrow. Bye. Okay, having just said that you won't see us again for the rest of the night, look what just happened. My lovely Luna Havianas. To be fair, I've walked all around South Korea and Japan in these. I've done multiple Disney trips. They have lasted reasonably well.
I think though, if we just get the right kind of glue, we can probably just glue it, but it's going to have to be resin glue, I think.
What is with me and broken shoes? Okay, it's closed. We're staking it out. I'm now boiling. We've been looking and staring through the windows. I don't know if he's in there.